poems.
Oh, okay. Hi guys, how are y'all? My name is Dylan with Designs by Dylan, and Dean and I are excited to be back this week to create some more Easter decor with you guys. Hope y'all had a great week and got some rain, because we got some good rain last night. I slept great. And now it's just cloudy outside, but hey, it's not cold, which I'm all for that because I'm sick of the cold. But guys, I'm excited to be here today. We're going to do something fun for Easter. You know, I show you how to do wreaths and arrangements and things like that, but sometimes I want to show you how to do accent pieces, things that you can use to kind of accent your Easter decor, whether it be a wreath or whatever. So we got these super cute bunnies in, and they're multiple, the colors on them are multiple colors. So there's like pink and green and red, all the colors that are in the Easter decor. And then it's got this burlap bow on there, which nothing's wrong with that bow. It's fine, but it's simple. And girl, we know it ain't nothing simple about us. So we're going to take this bow off and we're going to put our own on there. And then we're just going to add a few things to accent and embellish this. And you know, sometimes you have customers, guys, if you're a wreath maker or designer, that come to you and they want to make something that is a little bit more inexpensive, something you could do for your classes, or they want to purchase something that's expensive, maybe for their mother's door or, you know, whatever it may be. So I thought this would be a great example of that. So as y'all join this morning, y'all leave a comment down below. Let us know you're here, where you're watching from, and any questions you have throughout today's video, drop those down below as well, okay? So are you caught up with this week's American Idol, like the one that came on Sunday?
Not this week's.
Oh, okay, last week's. Last week's was really good. They had some good people.
Yeah.
This week's, it was kind of, nobody really just like stuck out, but I was just wondering what you thought, but I'll ask you next week. Okay. You have 11 people watching?
16.
It's going slow today. All right, guys, so as you come in, I'm going to go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this bow that's already on this rabbit, okay? And by the way, our item of the week's this week, okay? That didn't make no sense, but Easter is 10% off, and then ribbon and floral is 15% off. You can get everything, guys, at ellishomeandgarden.com. These are for sure on there. I looked a minute ago and made sure. So they are. So I'm just going to untie this bow here and clip this off, okay? And now we're going to replace it with a bright color. And so always make sure you kind of use one of the colors that's in this already. So in this case, we've got pink. So I used this ribbon last week on that carrot, and I have some left over, so I'm going to use a little bit now on this project. Hey, Carolyn. Okay. Now, this is a smaller base, so therefore you want to make sure you keep your bow size smaller so it doesn't block this and you don't lose your shape, okay? So I'm going to do a 3-loop bow using this smaller ribbon. This is a 1.5 inch ribbon, and you could use 2.5, but I'd probably go with something smaller. And guys, even if you wanted to keep that burlap on there, just a reminder, you could. Just, I would use a little bit bigger one so you have better shaping within your bow. Okay? And I'm doing 3 loops just because of the odd number, but you could do more if you wanted to, if you weren't going to put as much floral, but I want to leave myself a little bit of room to go back in there and add that stuff. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Okay. Guys, are y'all watching American Idol? I was just asking Dina about that, and she said she hasn't watched Sundays yet. But I think it's really good. I think there's some great talent on there. And I love the chemistry between the judges. I think it's one of the best picks they had. Except for I did love Jennifer and Keith and Harry. Although Harry got on my nerves. But I did like it. Okay. So I've got my little 3-loop bow here. Okay. I'm just going to pull those ribbon tails down a little bit. And now I'm going to incorporate this bow through the middle of my bunny here. Guys, can y'all imagine these hanging on the back of a chair? So if you have like a party and you had a dining room table and you wanted to dress it up, you could buy these little rabbits and do this and put them on the back of your chairs for decoration. Oh my Lord, I don't think I'm ever going to get this through there. Y'all bear with me for just a minute. I might have to take this off here. So this grapevine is a little bit stiffer than a regular wreath. So you might have to take a second to get it through there. And guys, you could always use a greening pen or something like that to attach your bow to. But I just thought we could stick this wire through there. Keyword thought. Okay, there it goes. Okay, hang this back up. Now, we're going to tie our bow right there in the center. You could always mix up your ribbons, but again, because our rabbit is small to begin with, I don't want to overdo it, okay? And then I'm going to take my wire cutters, and let me zoom in, guys. I'm going to take my wire cutters and trim off this extra down here. And then just leave those tails alone. We'll go back and adjust those in a little bit. I just want to get it on there right now. Okay. Now for our greenery selection, y'all, I wanted to find something that had a bunch in one bush. So this is a bush here. This has got grasses, it's got eucalyptus, and it's got fern leaves in it. So 3 different components in one. And they slide up and down in the stem, which is always an important factor to me, because that way if you don't need something so long, you can use what you have here. So I'm going to cut a few pieces off of this. This is going to be our base. Okay, and you want to slide these guys up the stem as far as they will go. I love that little bit of grass on there. So now we can incorporate some of this on each side. And I think there's some bunnies, guys, on the website that are black and white. Those are going to be great door hangers, and you can do the same concept with that. But you can do it on a little bit of a larger scale because those were larger. Look how cute, y'all. We just put 2 pieces of greenery. We're done. Just kidding. We're going to add some more. Hi, Marianne. How are you? Oh, my gosh, guys. Can we talk? Listen, we'll get to this in a minute. Okay. I haven't told anybody about this show. So, y'all know I love a documentary. And do you like documentaries? Okay. Well, the other day, it was like Saturday. We had to go bowling that night for a friend's birthday party, so we really didn't want to start anything serious. So Josh found this new game on his phone. He was playing this game, and I was asking him, are you going to pay attention or not? Because if you're not, I'm going to find a documentary. And he was like, no, I'm not going to pay attention. So I found this one called Secrets of a Playboy, and it's all about the Playboy Mansion and all the former bunnies who had either sexual assault, violence, drugs, all the things that could happen. They come on there, and they tell their experience and their story. And I didn't know there was so much behind the whole Playboy thing. I mean, I'm not a Playboy fan, of course, but I just wondered. But anyway, it was so interesting. So if you guys want a great documentary that's so like juicy, I mean, I was just sitting there like, oh my God, what else can happen? It's on A&E, but you can get it on Amazon. And there's 8 episodes so far. There was a new one last night, so that's episode 9, and there's episode 10 on Monday next week, and then it's over. Y'all have got to watch it. It's so good. So that's what we did on Saturday before we went to the bowling party. And I'll just tell y'all, I found a new technique at the bowling alley. I started looking at those what do they call those, dots on the floor instead of my ball. I got 3 strikes in a row, and then I never got another one. But for a while, I was on a roll, and then I told Josh about it because he had not ever got a strike. And I told him, I said, look at the dots and don't look at your ball. He got 2 strikes in a row. And I was like, I don't know why I just thought about that, but it works. So if y'all go bowling, better get it.
They tell you when you learn what ball.
Oh, really?
See, I don't listen. Which way to.
Oh, well, it was perfect. Brendan's wanting to know if I watched The Bachelor. I didn't, but Dina did. So, Dina, tell them your thoughts.
I only saw the last 30 minutes last night.
But up until now, have they already done hometowns?
They've done hometowns. He's down to the last 2.
And who do you want him to choose?
Gabby.
So Dina wants.
I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think they're going to bring somebody back.
Oh my gosh. So Dina wants him to choose Gabby. So if you watch The Bachelor, leave a comment. Let us know who you would like to see him choose. Okay, y'all, look at that. I just got a little bit of greenery on there. It's really spruced this up, but now I want a little bit of color because it is Easter, for God's sake. So we're going to do a little bit of this purple berry, and I like these because they're smaller. They have this great greenery built into it, and we can build on top of that, okay? I'm trying to think what else I have watched lately, y'all. We watched this show called Nightmare Alley with Bradley Cooper. He had a nude scene, and it was really good. You would like that. It's kind of like a dark. It's not a horror movie, but it's, I don't know how you classify it. It's like they're at a circus, so you would like it. So it's good. And then we watched The Kingsman. That was good. I'm dying to go see the new Batman. But I haven't made it down there yet.
Yeah, Fred, and I think he's going to pick Susie. Bring her back.
I don't like that. See, I just feel like stick with what you got, because the whole audience is looking forward to you choosing one of the people that are left on there, and then they go bring back somebody that they let go. I just can't. I cannot. Okay.
Laura says watch the Adam Project with Ryan Reynolds.
Adam Project. That already sounds sad. Is it sad because something with the word project in it? It's usually sad. So y'all let me know if it's good or not. You're watching The Gilded Age on HBO Max. It's a very piece. I love it. Anyway, last night or the week before, it was all about Thomas Edison and him turning the lights on for the first time. It was really, really good. But I was looking up, guys. I was watching these shows, and it's called The Gilded Age because it was in the Gilded Age in New York and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I failed history all 12 years, and so I don't remember any of this, and I feel so bad that I didn't pay attention in school because now I was fascinated. So me and Josh went to YouTube, and we typed in like abandoned Gilded Age houses and stuff. It's crazy. The houses are big and that's fabulous, but it's more mind blowing that people live like that, like so grand, like like they have staff and they've got chefs and they've got this and that. I mean, I understand a big house and that's cool and all, but I just can't get over that people live like that. That's crazy.
She says it's funny. He goes back in time and meets himself as a child.
Oh, okay, good. And y'all know what I've been wanting to watch again? Look at this purple. Isn't that cute? I've been wanting to watch Castaway again. Do you like that movie?
Mm-hmm.
So I was listening to a podcast. I'm a podcast freak, y'all, in case you didn't know. And if you're not listening to a podcast, you need to. I'll give you 14 to watch. But I was listening to this one, and it's called Smartless. And it's got Sean Hayes, Jason Bateman, and Will Arnett. And they're all best friends. They've been friends for 40 years. And they're just crazy and hilarious. And so they have a different celebrity guest on each week, but only one person knows who it is, and the other ones are just surprised, so they're not prepared. So their questions are just like on top of their head. But one of them was Tom Hanks, because he's best friends with Sean Hayes. And so he was talking about his old movies and stuff, and I'd seen all the ones he talked about, but I've never seen Saving Private Ryan. Is that really good? Is it sad? Does he die? I can't watch it then. Okay, so y'all like that movie, Saving Private Ryan?
Yes.
Hey, Vince. But I've seen the one Dina told me about. So I've seen Big, I think. I've seen The Mermaid Show, Splash. I've seen, what's it called? What are you talking about it? Oh, Castaway. I've never seen Forrest Gump. Never seen Forrest Gump. I think I've seen like a clip of it, like when on TV when I'm flipping channels, but I've never seen it.
You Got Mail or Sleepless in Seattle?
I've seen both of those. Those are classics. Sleepless in Seattle, I love that. Is that the one where she works at the bookstore with Meg Ryan?
It's got Meg Ryan, but I get them mixed up because both of them were in both movies.
Oh, that's true. Okay, that is it. Sleepless in Seattle. And at the end, she's up there on that roof thing looking out, and he comes up there. Okay, yeah, I've seen that. I watched the dumb one with Tom Hanks, though. This one was not good. It was called, it was something, The Burbs. Have you seen that? Oh, my God. Kelly's never seen it either, Forrest Gump. Y'all leave a comment, let us know what your favorite Tom Hanks movie is, and let me know if there's one you see that I haven't seen. So, clearly, I need to watch Saving Private Ryan and Forrest Gump. Did I tell you last week I saw Driving Miss Daisy? I'd never seen that before. Yeah, it was so cute and good. I love it. Okay, y'all, I'm adding in the purple berries. Look how cute those are. Let me get back up close so y'all can see it again. I love that. Okay, last little thing I'm going to add is a little bit of these. Y'all know, I used these a while back and I loved them. They're just these little swirls. Let me see how I want to do this. I think this will just dress it up just a little. I want to kind of go from the side, so maybe over here. I'm going to be my back to y'all for just a second. I mean, look how cute those little things are. I'm going to put one at the top left, too.
You seen Scully?
Scully. Oh, Sully. The one about the plane?
Yeah.
Love it. Mm-hmm. Have you seen the one about the plane with Denzel Washington? Where he drinks and he flies a plane?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you need to watch it. What's that show called, y'all? Have you seen Unstoppable with Denzel Washington and the train? Oh, I love that. But you need to watch it, and it's good. Let me tell you what happened to me last night. Can we talk real quick? So, my mom she hadn't got home from work, and so she needed me to go let her dogs back out. So I go to let her dogs out, and at the end of her neighborhood, I see a huge fire. I mean, like, it's ablaze, and I thought the house was on fire. So I pulled up in the driveway, and I start looking, and it's a windstorm, first of all. It's about to have a major thunderstorms, and the wind was so bad. And they had lit a brush pile that was massive underneath the pine trees. Okay, so the whole cul-de-sac is basically one gust of wind and whatever. So I called the fire department, or I called 911. And I was like, hi, I came to let my mom's dog out. I just want to let y'all know that there's a fire it looks like a brush fire, but it's about to turn into a whole blaze unless someone comes and put it out. And there's people down there with a backhoe trying to pour dirt on it, and they have the water hose out, but nothing's working. And it's so windy, and I can just see all those ashes coming up in the trees. So there were no help, needless to say. So they just told me they already called it in, it was going to be a contained fire. And I said, well, I don't know what you consider a contained fire, but this is not contained. So I get off the phone. So I go in the house and let the dogs out. I come back out. The fire has spread. The whole cul-de-sac is on fire. I mean, like here's the cul-de-sac. The whole round thing. And again, it's full of pine trees and pine straw. And you know how flammable that stuff is. So now it's ablaze, and there is kids all down there watching, which is dangerous anyway. So then I call the fire department in Hallsville, which I should have called to begin with, and I was just like, hi, told them the same thing. They said, you're the third call that we've gotten. We're sending somebody over there now. I hope whoever did that got fined, because all it was going to take is one gust of wind. It could have burned the whole neighborhood down. Mm-hmm. Stupid. So anyway, y'all, that's what happened to me last night. I was so irritated. Thank God my mom's getting out of that neighborhood. She's moving back over to my neighborhood at the end of April. So y'all were just, see situations like that, and you're like, people just don't have no sense. I mean, Lord. And then let all those kids, there was like 20 kids down there watching when that could have got out of control and burned somebody up. Now, I didn't pay attention in school, but I know how to stop, drop, and roll. Okay? I love the fire drill because it got us out of class. Okay, y'all. Added those super little cute curled sprays on there. I love it. Let me get up close again. Okay, so Easter is 10% off, and then all of the ribbon and the floral is 15% off. And if you don't like some of the items that I use, guys, you can use something to your preference and your choice. It's on the website, ellishomeandgarden.com. There is lots and lots of different options to choose from. All right, y'all. Well, I hope that y'all have just a fan-freaking-tastic day. I am headed to the store because I've got to do some shipping, and I've got to make a couple of wreaths for a custom order, and all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be a fun day, and I'm already redoing stuff for next year, which I'm excited for. Got some painting done and things like that. But y'all make sure you follow me on Facebook, Designs by Dylan, for updates on that as I do more and more. Thank you, Laura. All right, guys, have a fantastic day. Check out the website, ellishomeandgarden.com, and we will see you guys next week here at Ellis Home and Garden. Bye, y'all.
Bye.